Hello, this is the Watchdog, and welcome back to Fun with Watches. If watches weren't fun, you'd only need one. Today we're going to review the Vario 1918 Pilot's Watch. Vario was nice enough to send this watch to me for review purposes, but they didn't give it to me. I have to send it back. So I'm not sure if I have to click the sponsor button or not. I don't think so because they're not giving me the watch. I have to send it back, so I think it's not officially a sponsorship. Start with the wrist check. I'm wearing this Pagani Design PD 1792. And Gregory's wearing my Dullenway 6030E. Gregory said that Ben Solo is upset. He can't believe that his parents froze him in carbonite and kept him in the Millennium Falcon's cargo hold during the last half of the rebellion. Princess Leia said, "You were perfectly safe. We packed you with packing peanuts." He said, "Packing peanuts? No wonder I developed a peanut allergy." All right, let's take a look at the watch. It comes in this Vario travel pouch. These are really nice. They're fairly compact, but they'll keep your watch perfectly safe in your luggage. And here it is, the Vario 1918 Pilot's Watch. Isn't that a nice looking watch? Looks like you could be wearing this in the flying your Sopwith Camel during the war. This is the third Vario on my channel. Vario reached out to me and asked me if I would like to review this watch. I eagerly said yes, as I always wanted a Vario trench watch, and this watch is very similar design and theme. This watch is on loan by Vario, and I do have to return it. It's easy to say that this won't affect my evaluation of the watch, but in all honesty, it probably does, as Vario is one of the few watchmakers who actually sends me watches, so I'm very, very appreciative of that. This watch is named the 1918 because 1918 was the last year of World War I. The Great War was a significant period of watchmaking as the needs of combat moved the watch from the pocket to the wrist. Since this is a pilot's watch, the 12 o'clock position is rotated 10 minutes for easier reading when your hand is occupied. This watch comes in 4 different colorways and 3 different strap options. If you want to stick with steel, you can get blue, black, or white dials. If you want something that looks even more retro, you can get a brass case with orange lume. The bund straps comes in caramel brown, mocha brown, or onyx black. This watch is 40 millimeters wide. You can also get a 37 millimeter version, but they sent me the 40, and I'm glad they did. I think 37 would have been a little small. It's 47.3 millimeters lug to lug, but the lug to lug really doesn't matter since it's on a bund strap. It's 11.9 millimeters thick without the strap and 14.4 millimeters with the strap. Has a 20 millimeter lug width with no taper, and these are fixed lugs. The 37 millimeter version would be 18 millimeters, and it weighs 78 grams on the supplied leather bund strap. The bezel is a polished steel, and it looks nice. And then we have the dial, we have the train track minute markers, and then we have the numeric indices, and they have that nice looking retro font. Then it says Vario up top. No mention of water resistance. You get 50, but don't take this nice strap in the water, please. And it's a really flat black, really deep. It's a nice look. And the white indices look really good too on it. And then we have cathedral hands, and they look really nice. And then we have a spear tip second hand with a little red on the tip. And then we have a sign push-pull crown, and there is no ghost date, and this does not hack. And the crown's at the 12, because back in the day, when they converted all these pocket watches into wrist watches, the crowns of the pocket watches were usually at the 12. And so they just took a pocket watch and welded some lugs onto it. So it wasn't until later that the crown started moving to the 3. So this is period authentic. And this is a hand wind watch. It's not an automatic, so you have to actually wind it. So the crown's a little close to the lugs, which makes it a little bit awkward. Plus this bund strap makes it a little bit awkward too, but it's not horrible to wind it. Then we have the crystal. The crystal sapphire is domed, and as you can see, there's no distortion, so it's double domed. So that's nice. That's a really nice crystal. And you're just going to get reflection on a dome crystal. That's just even with AR coating, but it's not too bad. And then we have the case. The case is a matte finish, and it looks really nice. And it's just a round case. There's not much to it, but it's got a pleasant appearance, so I like it. And then we have the case back. We have a display case back, and it's sapphire too. So this is a true sapphire sandwich. It says stainless steel, gives some model reference number, it says mechanical sapphire, then it says Singapore. So it must have been made in Singapore. Then as you can see, this is a mechanical movement, not an automatic. There is no rotor for self-winding. And it's the Miyota 8N33, which is the Miyota 8000 series, which means it's a 21 joule, 3 hertz movement that hand winds, does not hack, and once again, there's no rotor. And they're usually fairly accurate right off the shelf, so let's go ahead and put it on the time grapher though and see how it's doing. Here it is on the time grapher. As you can see, it's running fairly accurate, +2, +3, +4 seconds. So that's pretty good, but look at that beat error, 1.2 milliseconds. So we need some regulation on this movement because that beat error is just way too much. But keep in mind that this watch is a review watch, so it's been passed around from reviewer to reviewer to reviewer, so it's probably been through the ringer. So hopefully when you get a brand new Vario, the beat error won't be that bad. But it is still very, very accurate, so I guess I'd rather take accuracy over beat error any day. The star of the show is this strap. This strap is wonderful. This leather is just soft, supple, conforms to the wrist, doesn't need any break-in period, and just feels really good, looks really good. Really happy with it. You can tell that this leather is going to last a long time. And of course, this is a bund strap, so you can remove this bottom piece if you don't like it, if you think it's too bulky. I just think it completes the look of the watch, so I would always leave it on. But I can take it off and show it to you what it would look like without it. The buckle is signed. Nothing special about the buckle, and personally I would probably get a deployment clasp for it because it just saves the holes of the other end. And let me see, you'll need a 20mm deployment clasp if you get one. Of course, with that you lose the signature, but oh well. And watch, this is a fixed lug watch, and it's held on by these screws here. These are not snaps, they're screws. Here, let me show you better. So to remove the strap, you have to unscrew it here and here. Here's the watch on my 7.5-inch wrist. That looks nice. That wears nice. Once again, this strap is super comfortable. I only have 2 notches left though, so the strap is too short. 8 inches is the best you're gonna do. And of course, if you need a bigger strap, then I don't know if you'd want this watch, because once again, this strap is the star of the show. And of course, like I said, the Since the indices are tilted, it's designed to be worn red while you have your hand on the steering wheel or the yoke of a plane. And here I am wearing the watch Dr. Cox style. Dr. Cox is that doctor from Scrubs. He always wore his watch like this. So I always call it Dr. Cox style. And in all honesty, if you wear it this way, it's so much easier to read when you're not driving or flying than trying to do this. This is just easier, more natural. Of course, it doesn't look as good this way. And here's the watch with the bund part removed. And by doing that, I was able to get 2 more notches. So if you have an 8.5 wrist, you could wear this watch on this strap as long as you take the bund part out. Of course, that takes away a lot of the fun, but it does wear a lot flatter that way. So it just depends on your preference. Since this watch has fixed lugs, you're not going to be putting on just any strap. So here it is on a double pass. And this strap is a Vario strap. When Vario first reached out to me, or I first reached out to Vario, they offered me some straps for free. And so this strap was given to me by Vario. So that looks nice. Again, hold it like this. And here it is on a Pagani designed Bond double pass. That looks nice too. Here we are in the Lume room. Just wearing the watch, I could tell that the watch had good Lume when I walked into a dark room. So let's see if the watch has great Lume. As we speed up the time, we see the blue glow of BGW9. The numeric indices are fully Lume, but unfortunately there is not much legs to the numeric Lume as the numbers are fading fairly fast. The cathedral hands, on the other hand, including the Lume tip second hand, is doing much better. The tip of the minute hand is the strongest thing on the watch. This is good solid Lume, but not anything I would call awesome. What I like about this watch, it looks and wears great. Super comfortable, high quality leather bund strap. Good hand Lume. And I really like this dome sapphire crystal. Plus it's a true sapphire sandwich. What are my gripes and groans? The strap is too short, which is unfortunate because you don't want to have to change the strap. The tilted watch can be difficult to read when you're not driving or flying or anything where you would want a tilted watch. And the index Lume seriously underperforms the hands, and with the tilted watch, you really want to be able to see the indices and the hands at night. Do I recommend this watch? Sure. This watch is a fun, nostalgic look into the past with a modern build and a high-quality bund strap that needs no break-in period. Well, thank you for watching my review of the Vario 1918 Pilot's Watch, and I'll be back with another review. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And if you like this watch, I left a link to the Vario website. I do not have an affiliate link with Vario, but that's the only place you can buy this watch. So there you go. And you might want to tell Vario that you saw it on Fun with Watches so they keep working with me. And once again, I want to thank Vario because once again, they are one of the few watchmakers who actually work with me. And hopefully they keep sending me watches and hopefully I'll keep reviewing them. And I'd like to thank my Members Choice members. There's still only 4 of you, but I'll keep the program going as long as there's 4 of you. I don't know if it gets down to 3 or 2 if I can keep the program going or not, but we'll try. The Members Choice watch is still for sale, so maybe I'll lower the price $10 and maybe get it moving. Bye.